turning it into a treatment, we just take that segment and we take it to the level that we want. So if I'm doing grade 2s, let's say I'm here at C4, 5, I'm gonna do an up glide, I'm just gonna go on grade 2, somewhere in that 50 range, right? If I'm doing a grade 4, I'm gonna take it to the end range, maybe back off just a little bit and kind of oscillate back and forth. So it's a small oscillation at end range, right? Okay, so that's simple enough. So CPA, same thing, right? We do grade 1, 2 is a large oscillation, 1 to 50%, grade 3, large oscillations at a greater range, grade 4, small oscillations now at end range, okay? So you should know that part, okay? With the physiological modes, the PPVIMs, right? Or PPIVMs. So let's say like that's how you learn cranial cervical flexion, cranial cervical extension. You also learned to do rotation, right? So let's turn this into a treatment, okay? So let's say limited rotation, okay? So we tested it, we went left, we went right, left is a little bit left, okay? What can we do? Well, let's pay attention to our findings. Was it limited and painful, or was it just limited?
Just limited.
Okay, so let's say it's just limited, okay? I can get in there, go to end range, back off, end range. Here's my 4s, right? Just kind of backing off, right? So I'm adding just a little oscillation stretch. Sometimes some of the stiffness we perceive is a little bit of muscle tone. So how about we do a little inhibitive kind of distraction. So what I want you to do is just look to the right.
Reciprocal
and back
inhibition.
Off. Look to the right and back off. Okay. I can say look to the left and back off. Look to the left and back off. Okay. So you can do autogenic or reciprocal. One might work, the other. If it doesn't work, try the other one. Okay. And we retest. Go back. How's that? You gain a little bit more range, right? So there's an easy kind of like way to do it. Okay. Let's say that cranial cervical flexion is limited, okay? I can get in there and do some end range, just kind of repeated motion stuff. Or we can do a little contract, relax with it. So a good way of doing it is just to, so now to be a little bit more specific, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to block C2, right? So the one segment, one vertebra that we can actually grab is usually C2. So my hand's resting on the table, right? So it's like this. I'm just gonna grab C2 so I can limit its motion. I can't truly block it, by the way, okay? So there. My other hand's going to cradle the occiput. Okay, so now I can get a little bit more flexion with it. Okay, so it's almost like I'm pulling up and scooping. Okay, pulling up and scooping. Okay. Can I add a little contract, relax in that? Can you bring your chin down into your chest and relax? And then I can take up some slack and oscillate there at the end range. Can you look up? I can block it and relax.
Wow.
And oscillate at the end range. Okay. So that's just taking the treatment, and sorry, the test and kind of turning it into a treatment.
Impressive.
Got it? Okay. You guys in advanced course will also learn how to do thrust manipulations for the upper cervical. Okay. So we have all those grades that we can do. It's just more of a physiological technique here. Okay. And then we have accessory techniques that we do. Okay. That makes sense? Good. All right, we're gonna watch 3 videos. All right. So you have 3 tests for thoracic outlet. Dr. Romero, do we still have the other picture, or I have to like get off of it to see it? Or you can look up the picture.